Perfect. Let's go. Today we are at Sabah Art Gallery, so a bit of a history lesson before we start talking about today's exhibition. Sabah Art Gallery was founded in 1984, but it is not the concrete building that we are standing in today. Instead, the gallery started by sharing facilities with the State Museum and also hopping from venue to venue in Kota Kinabalu. The construction of the Conservation Center, which is this building, only started in July 2010 and was completed in August 2012.
So it all started with the dream of one man, Dr. Muhammad Yaman Haji Ahmad Mus. So he was an artist and he's most known for designing the state flag and crest. You might be wondering, why is he being featured here? So not only is he the founder of Sabah Art Gallery, there's also an ongoing exhibition to commemorate his sacrifice, dedication, and contribution to the development of Sabah's visual arts. So let's get started. Alright, Stephanie here with the vlog. So there's basically 2 floors dedicated to the retrospective or the exhibition. And the first floor, we start here. What are you watching?
The documentary.
There's a place here where you can sit down and watch a documentary. It's
Not available on other places except here. Sorry, I'm not recording.
So this part is how we get to know him. It's a bit of the history. Here we see Chloe.
And over here is the first part, which is his early life. Lights.
Whoa!
So here we can see basically his memoir, his early life, from when he went to school in London, and then he taught filmmaking classes, some of his drawings. Here are his school report cards. Quite interesting how they used to look back then.
Yeah.
And also, he graduated with first class honors in the diploma in art and design. Interesting. On the flip side, he also met Tunku Abdul Rahman, the first Prime Minister of Malaysia. Here's a very sentimental personal story, I guess.
Come here and read the whole thing.
You have to come here and read.
Yeah.
A picture of him in the 1960s. This is what the North Borneo News used to look like. The headline of the newspaper. It was very, very pretty. He wasn't satisfied with how the previous design looked like, and so with just the Chinese calligraphy brush, he created a new headline. And also, he's a person of, we like to say, rojak blood. Coming from Sabah, especially, you are bound to have a lot of races mixed in your blood, and he has Dusun, Bajau, Chinese, everything, a lot.
A lot.
So a true Sabahan man.
True Sabahan man.
And then as we move on to the next part, lights.
Ooh.
These are his designs for the state. So as we mentioned in the beginning, he designed the state flag and also the crest, but he designed also a lot of other things. So for example, uniforms. He designed, this was the old state crest, I guess, or like one of the original versions that he designed based on a bird. He also designed this pakaian istiadat rasmi Kerajaan Negeri Sabah.
So these are the other designs that he created. It's like a full breakdown of the pakaian istiadat rasmi Kerajaan Negeri Sabah. And this is for the mayor. And of course, he designed the logo that was used and is currently being used by the Sabah State Gallery. There's hidden meanings in the logo. You can see for yourself. And finally, he also did the UMS, University Malaysia Sabah gown. And a little backstory over there. And then we can move on to the next part of this section, or this floor. We see there's some books here.
And these are all, I would say, published magazines or like collections of chosen works of art.
So it says Karya Pilihan Tahunan. From our understanding, it's like chosen art pieces of the year for
It'd be
each
nice
year.
if we could look through them, but we can't.
True. But they're here, so
I
we
think
can.
these are like official archives or official records.
Yeah.
And then here are all the activities that Sabah Art
Loads of
Gallery has
pictures.
done. A lot of pictures and tiny descriptions, so
Tiny,
you have to
tiny
come here and read.
Like that.
So yeah, they
There's
have
a
done a
lot.
lot of activities.
Yeah.
Newspaper clippings, I love. So what I'm getting from this exhibition is that he was very passionate about the arts, and
Yeah.
he was very vocal about it as well. As you
Definitely.
can see by the many newspaper clippings that were about him. Everything was always about his love for arts, how he wanted to cultivate it more in Sabah, and just how much he contributed towards it. So we've come to the part where we can see Datuk Yaman's portfolio. So all his works of art are here. He made like comics, he made satirical comics. He also made a lot of comedic allegories, political commentaries.
Yeah.
So it's a bit dark here, but here you can see some of his designs in small print.
So if it's a portfolio, it's like just rough sketches. One might even say doodles.
I like this one especially.
This one, it's crazy.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
This one too. Very beautiful. Love.
Switching over to vlog style again. So that was the portfolio over there, and it continues here. That's like his sketches, and that's Chloe asking for the automatic lights to turn on. More sketches. He's particularly interested in geometry, as you can see right there. Oh. And here you have newspaper clippings and more about the building's history. It burned down, guys. Oh, that's the sketch of the building, the floor plans, and a lot of the construction. So as a final ending to this exhibition, this is Datuk Yaman's pieces of art. So there's a lot here. This is called Lucy Dimensi 2, and you can see for yourself, but I think it's obvious that he has a particular interest in geometry. He likes playing with shapes, and he said somewhere in his portfolio that if you want art to look 3D, then make it 3D or something like that.
Interesting.
So he uses a lot of different media. He uses paint, and this is print. I'm not an art student myself, so I'm not so sure. I don't have any remarkable personal opinions, but I think it looks nice. What do you think, Chloe?
Very, very nice.
Very, very nice.
I'm interested to see if whether or not he was influenced by maybe like postmodernism or like cubism or like Western.
Most of the prints, all of the prints here, he made through graphic design. But if you check out his portfolios, he just freehands some of the more geometrical designs. So I think it's embedded in his blood, and I think it's pretty awesome. And this one's like a real 3D art piece. So this section wraps up Datuk Yaman exhibition. Okay, so there's also a little shop here down at the bottom. It's called Karai 84, and I think it's really cute. So that was the end of our visit to the exhibition titled
A retrospective in his own words, dedicated to Datuk Yaman. It was interesting and enlightening to see just how much of an unsung hero he is in terms of his contribution to the arts and culture and history of Sabah.
The exhibition will be open until October 24th, so we highly recommend checking it out. Don't forget to share this video if you found it interesting, and we'll catch you in the next one.